All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there? Trendsetters. Now, I was actually doing a reading in regards to the petition for Junior, and I want to do it all over again. Now, I must say that reading was pretty creepy. Now, I do believe that Junior need help. No doubt about it. Because he's not eating. And it's not like a child is being neglected because his hair's not being washed. You got dirty clothes on. Maybe the house ain't clean. Little things like that where CPS may, or he's skipping school. He's not eating. So this is, a little bit more serious, I want to say. Now, I do see, adjudication, the official person. Now, this official person could be somebody with a badge. But, of course it could be, the people that's involved, the starter of the petition, as well. That's enacting this change. Now, the only reason why, it concerned me is because this, I want to say it's dangerous. And the only reason why I say it's dangerous is because Ronnie Doe went to get a paternity and he wound up on out of here. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to him, but it happened, y'all. It's not like you cannot see that this happened. So I want to say it's dangerous in this. But let me do it again. All right, let me just, and I guess when you choose to do some things, they can be dangerous. Like, it's a reason why a lot of people, and this is not why I do it either, because I do show you my face. But a lot of people, when they choose to do certain types of content, they hide their face. I'm not saying everybody, because, when you become popular, you get out there in the world and people are aware of who you are. Oh, there go so-and-so and so-and-so. And whether you know it or not, you got weirdos. Just like any other star, they're not just, out here willy-nillying it up with the regular folk. And I'm not saying that he's rich or content creators are rich, but I think you know what I mean. All right, so be careful out here in the streets. That's all I wanna see. I don't think threats are to be taken lightly, especially when we see somebody, be unalive, messing around with this crazy ass girl. Alright? But anyway, let me pull some cards. Again. I think I'm gonna pull from these. Now, I got the feeling that I seen Sean Davy Way do a video in regards to the Malones might not know what's going on. That's impossible. I think that's impossible that they are not aware of what's going on. But I'm like my girl Neo. I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. Now, Five of Swords is here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first card that came out the last time. Like, walking away from what no longer serves you. Now, there's some deception here. Now, we're right, and we're talking about the petition. And I'm not talking about a particular person's energy. I'm not pointing a finger at him or Chrisean, but we're talking about the energy that's circled around the petition. Alright? You got the Toxic Witch, and you got the Four of Pentacles here. Now, the Four of Pentacles is like holding on. It's resources. You know, it's budgeting, it's hoarding. Energy with the deck. You know, now Saturn, you know, even though this is the Toxic Witch, it is representing Saturn, which is structure. And it could be disciplining this, you know. Or this. Alright, let me see. It's back. And look, the High Priestess, as well as this. Now, this is a card of mystery representing the 8th house because there's loss. Now, this is your higher self. Now, look at the cards out here. Look at the planets aligning around the back of her head. And I like the goddesses that's at work. And look at the bed. Let me see. Now, this is a card of reunions, community, you know, get-togethers, a lot going on, celebrations. This is the mother. This could be Junior and Chrisean. Yeah. I'm just looking at the bridge. And the moon. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. It's something about a lover. A relationship. Some type of relationship that she's in. And it's secret. I don't know what it is, yo. I don't know who it is. That's her. And I know I'm talking about the person that initiated the petition, but it is around them. And it's something. Now, of course, this lover doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that Chrisean is in union with, but it could be Sean and Lisa. I don't know. I think they're devising a plan of sorts. Yeah, you see, it's something going on behind the scenes because it's the moon. It's secrets. Yeah, see, a lot of stress to bring in a new beginning. See, these candles is ideals. Yeah. Wow. You know, it's almost like, what, I don't know, what was it that I was, you ever looked at Love Thy Neighbor, and you come across uh some of these shows where you see the parent, the survivor of a child that had warning signs since they was a child that they was going to grow up to be, this mass, unaliver. And they still protect them, and ooh, child. It's like, is you crazy? Woo. How many times we see it? Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Lacks balance. I just get the feeling that somebody is trying to find a way. If anything was to happen or really make these people go after Chrisean and really get her, it's like somebody's trying to find a way to get her out of this mess. It's like the fact that CPS already had him and gave him back is like, what the hell? It's crazy to me. I didn't know that. The fact that he had to take medication to wean him off of things that he could have been addicted to in the womb was crazy to me. Now, I don't know these to be true, but this is what's being said. And for you to just abruptly stop these things, if that's true, it's crazy to me. The fact that he actually needed a breathing tube, and you hear him, and just like you can just stop that, and you knew, the fact that you have asthma, but we can hear him, on the other side of the room. And you was with Dashe streaming and felt a little strange and immediately called 911, but you can't take your kid to the doctor. Now, in the same stream that she said that he had got a flu shot, after she saying she took him to the doctor, she said, I think he's sick. What? Didn't you just say you just went to the doctor? How you think that he's sick? Y'all. Yo. The amount of ambition she has when it comes to her career, her hustle, even though it never turns out to be, much, but she has a lot of initiative when it comes to her. I don't understand why. It's like Junior is in there with you, opening up gifts here on the other side of the room, probably in the stroller. And because of what we're saying out here, that the stroller is causing, the sores. And you still put him in it? It's crazy to me. The fact that she threw a box that had, a toy, pretty big because you can ride it. So it had to be kind of heavy. The toy that you can change into 3 different ways. And she threw it over there in his direction, and she looked at like a little shock, like it hit him, and she said, oopsie. Now, I didn't hear any noise or anything. But was that a taunt at us? But what? Y'all think that's crazy as hell? The fact that she was in a sane asylum for taking a lady out. Her baby daddy is gone because he wanted a paternity test. Y'all think this shit is dangerous? Okay. Now we got 44 right here. Now the Emperor, I get the feeling that it's time for something to happen. 44 is like a North Node energy. It's like a compass. You got the clock right here. He's authority. He's the judge. Somebody in charge. It's right here next to the toxic witch. Wow. And it just gives me the feeling that somebody's trying to contain something and keep something under wraps. It's like the person that's in charge over here, well, it could be anybody with authority. But they stray from hell. They lack balance. All these cards up here is just it's very alarming. Now, be that as it may, because this I think it's well on its way. Something got to be done. Because Junior got to eat. Again, it's not like, he ain't combing his hair. He came, he got wigworm. No, it's not that. It's he's not eating. It's different, y'all. But, I don't know. Sure enough, a slippery slope, ain't it? When you put yourself out there, because woo! Let me see. And you got the community. Family room. Now, the family room is where important business is discussed. It's the world card, something coming full circle. Now, of course, the community, because it's with this right here, people walking away from what no longer serves them. It's mental. They don't want no parts of it. They don't want to be involved. This is representing change, but because something may lack balance. Are there even differences in opinions in regards to how to move forward with this situation? And it's just really giving me, danger, structure, addictions. It's a lot of malice when it comes to this situation. And I really, even though I have cards in front of me, I can't say Even what happened to Ronnie, I don't know. We don't know who did that. I had to get my music right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look. And even though like the toxic witch, because it's structure but stability, it could give me like, because the emperor could be a judge. All these crooked people out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh. The elephant in the room. Look. Damn, and the privileged lady. And look at the 1221, the reflection. What? Wow. I mean, you gotta be pretty privileged to get away with the stuff that she's getting away with. It's like, how? Doesn't it make you kind of question what is Junior's purpose for this family? It's weird. Y'all think it's just weird, right? Look. As I'm talking about the family, and look what this look. What all this is about? Oh, it's give me the heebie-jeebies. As I move to this in the top, it's like it's dark. It's out of order. Yeah, I seen the daddy's sticking out with concern. I think they really are. I don't know. I think it's Lisa. Now you got the main female here, which could be now that could be Chrisean. However, we're talking about the petition, and I think that there's a lot of eyes on it at this time. I don't know. Woo! A poverty card is here. And look, we came out together on this right here with the middle man. He's the fixer. He's the wealthy man that you go to get you out of situations like this right there. You see? I told you, it's like somebody looking for a loophole. They're trying to contain it. This is holding on. Now, I don't know. But 13 is the death card, and 29 is, frantic. It's like urgency, because it takes you back to 1 in astrology. It's only 29 degrees. It doesn't go to 30. It goes back to 1, even though, it's seen as 30. Now I'm going to take both of them since they came out. Now, the daughter, and now this community also represents Chrisean's community of support people. I don't know. Is that Junior? Or is that Chrisean and Lisa and Sean with great fortune? I swear to God, you can't tell me that Junior is not a sacrifice. You can't tell me that he ain't. I just ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna tell me that he ain't. Tell me that he ain't. Yeah. And I picked it up in reverse, and it's the Three of Cups. It's no time for willy-nilly and yeah. The party is over, boo-boo. Right down to the community card. This is not fun anymore. Wow. I don't know. I'm just wondering if I could have been the one to put my name on that if I already known that they took somebody out. Well, I'm just saying. It's got to be brave. 13 is here. Which is the death card. And look at the head of the table. Who that? Look at the crossroads. Look at all this. All of this. This is, yeah. Wow. Oh, y'all. Yeah. Look. And look. Now this is the past. This is kindness, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I would be, you know, very careful in regards to the people, you know. Like yeah, because look, the Five of Wands right here in the community with, you know, a lack of balance. You know what I mean? The rock cards is weird. They weird. Right here on it, but that's the community. You know? And even though it's, you know, the 5, it's 3 people, you know, and it's deception. You know? It's not good. Right here with this in reverse, 3 of Cups. You know? Lack of balance. External conflict. Child, listen. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, because, you know, the 4 of Pentacles is like holding on to energy containing something, you know, and with this imprisonment card, somebody could be going to jail. Now, this is with the toxic witch and the main female. You know, now this is, I don't know, every time I see this, even though it's looking a little Chinese right here, it always gives me like gypsy. You know, like you would go to one of those windows to get your palm read or some shit like that right there. And I'm just looking, you know, because she's asking questions. It's about nostalgia, the past, kindness, but it's with the toxic witch and the main female. And it's just like, Chrisean. It's like, you know, la 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 la. Who do that? Blue name. You know, this fucking bubble head. It's like, if you ever really think at her, you think about Chrisean, right? It's like, ooh. Dangerous. Because you don't really know how to even, you just don't know what personality you're really going to get. You see? like asking questions about something. And this is the Hierophant, you see, with the ideals and stuff. And I'm not sure if this is representing a partnership of sorts. But look. Yeah. Something is definitely cooking in the brewing. Leadership. Now, star is here. It's right on the Emperor and the main female. You know, this could be prayer, hope. You know, does represents a guide, a compass. You know, searching for something. It's the star. It could be Chrisean. It's right here with the main female, and the Emperor is here as well. And see, look, like somebody's looking for somebody. Yeah. Four cups. Yeah, look at the wealthy man and the queen and the 10. You can't tell me that they ain't trying to do something. They pulling their resources together to try to figure out something. Now, these resources doesn't necessarily have to be money. But I'm saying favors, energy, people working together, trying to figure some shit out right here with the wealthy man. Now, we know that the person that started the petition, I'm not saying you poor, but you ain't the wealthy man. And I don't know what these people got. But it's something going on with this child where she can continue to operate in the manner in which she does. Now, Rock Tard, you can come in here and say what you want to say, but Junior is not eating. And there's the judge. And we know that the Knight of Pentacles is sometimes a detective, a person. He could be, you know, a person, you know, that wears a badge that looks for somebody. Yeah. Now, I don't know. It's giving me something surprising. Then I say that this is a slippery slope. Look at the slope. Winding road. Twists and turns. And there's the King of Pentacles. Right behind it. And you know, the King of Pentacles, he sent his minions out. A businessman. Send somebody else out to handle his light work. Yeah, this is stressful. Looking at this shit online. Let's get this together. Instead of getting her together, and I'm telling you, they're looking for all kinds of loopholes. Look at all the books. Trying to figure this shit out. Now we got the king, the queen. They together. This is business. It's political. Junior. Y'all, I don't know what the hell is going on. Maybe we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. One damn thing. It's getting weirder. It is getting weird. Yeah. Now it's the Fool card, which is indicating some new beginnings. I don't know the Three of Wands is here. It usually represents good news. I don't know. Is that the petition in her hand? Now, of course, this doesn't necessarily have to be Chrisean, because somebody could be, it could be good news for Junior, because it is the prison card right here. I do see somebody looking in the mirror, maybe taking accountability. Yeah, because this is holding on. But let me see. And 5 Pentacles indicates feeling left out in the, cold. 7 investments. I'm just counting up all the pentacles. And let me see. Wands. 10, 15. Devil energy. Structure again. How many cups we got? 6. The past. Wait a minute, what's that? Yeah, 8 cups, option choices. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of choice here. Bad choices. But let me see, let me pull, and we're gonna wrap and close this thing out. Maybe I'll pull from these two. Let me see. No more than 3 or 4. Alright, we're gonna take all 3 of these. Now we got the Virgin. And this is fear of intimate union. Huh. And we got the Prince. Let's see how he hiding the thing behind. And again, it's giving me a relationship. Huh. And because the Virgin is in the reverse, it's not giving me like fear of this union, but it's giving me something that's familiar almost, like this again, because look, it's like he's hiding this right here with the main female. It's almost like, even though it's the Prince, look, it's, I don't know, it's just giving me, I don't know why I'm getting, is it Ronnie Doe? And we know that she is always writing something. And it's right here with the wealthy man. Preserving knowledge and information. It's like withholding information. The hero. And the detective. Look at that. And it's in reverse. And the detective says, voyeurism, falsifying information. The saboteur, the exorcist, and the hero and the heroine. And this is the Ponzi scheme. That's the pyramid. All-seeing eye. Only thing missing is the damn eye is on back of the dollar bill. It's just giving me a feeling that the bitch is calling in all kinds of favors. Boy, I want to say, boy, you can't trust nobody. I wouldn't trust nobody. I would be, because, listen, we don't know what, this is really getting weird, ain't it, y'all? This is really getting weird. Somebody actually took Ronnie Doe up out of here, y'all. And look, she got the rose in her hand. And you see, this is almost like being kind. And you know, looking for somebody. Bologna would kill me when she do that. Look at the rose in her hand. And it's thorns. It's hot. You know, the virgin. I ain't new to this. You got the wrong one. I'm true to this. The setup queen. What Brownie called her? Y'all, I'm done. Yeah, tension. Right there with the community, the moon, the perception, the alliance of a perception. If I was him, I wouldn't trust nobody. Because you don't never know who the hell they is. Like somebody could come in with kindness and be ready to take your ass to bed, baby. Be careful. See, act with Aries energy, but it's the number one. And it's the trine, which is that pyramid. You know, to make something easy, to go up this pyramid. And the community in Libra is here with balance, Maya energy. Now, it can go either way. You know, this wealthy man could be trying to keep her out of jail, trying to hide information and shit like that right there. But we do got the imprisonment card right here. You know? But I see somebody trying to, you know, perform a little bit of magic. And we know that magic, it spells, it's contracts and things of that nature. Yeah. You see? King and the queen, they in conversation. They're trying to figure this thing out. There's a lot of weight, a lot of stress coming from the world to bring this thing to a beginning. But I don't know. Yeah, see? How crazy ass. And to make it so bad, I just keep thinking about where did she get that medicine from that she's injecting in Junior? So she ain't go to no hospital and get it. Man, that shit's crazy. Anyway, that's all I got. Y'all tell me what y'all think and hit the like button. Be careful. Be careful. All right.